A false dichotomy is a logical fallacy that occurs when an argument presents only two extreme options as the only possible choices, ignoring other alternatives. This fallacy oversimplifies complex issues by framing them as either-or decisions, even when multiple solutions or middle ground options exist. False dichotomies can be misleading because they pressure people into picking one side while overlooking other perspectives. This type of reasoning is commonly used in debates, decision-making, and persuasive arguments, often to influence opinions by making one option seem more appealing than the other. Now let's look at some examples of false dichotomies in everyday situations. A common example of a false dichotomy is the statement, "You're either with us or against us." This argument ignores the possibility that someone might agree with some points but disagree with others. It forces individuals to choose between absolute loyalty or opposition, even when they might hold a more neutral or complex position. By presenting only two extreme choices, this type of reasoning dismisses the idea that opinions can exist on a spectrum. Now let's explore another example of a false dichotomy in decision-making. In education, a false dichotomy might appear in the argument, "Students must either focus only on academics or give up their future." This reasoning ignores the fact that students can balance academics with extracurricular activities, social life, and personal interests. It unfairly suggests that success is only possible through one path, when in reality, different approaches can lead to success. This example highlights how false dichotomies can create unnecessary pressure by overlooking alternative solutions. Now let's examine another example related to problem solving. In discussions about environmental policies, a false dichotomy might be, "We must either choose economic growth or environmental protection." This argument ignores the possibility of sustainable solutions that support both economic development and environmental conservation. Many businesses and governments work to balance these priorities through green technologies and sustainable practices. By rejecting the idea that both goals can coexist, this false dichotomy creates a misleading impression that progress in one area must come at the cost of the other. Now let's consider the overall impact of false dichotomies. False dichotomies oversimplify complex issues, leading to misleading arguments and poor decision-making. They create unnecessary conflict by forcing people to choose between extremes rather than considering compromise or alternative perspectives. Recognizing false dichotomies is important for critical thinking, as it allows individuals to challenge narrow reasoning and explore a wider range of possibilities. By understanding that most issues involve multiple factors and solutions, people can make more informed and balanced decisions.